Hey Capricorn, welcome back to my channel. This is a general reading and there will be an extended for love and career available below in the show more section. If you are after a private reading with me, you'll find my email, list of prices and services below. Otherwise, let's have a look and see, Cappy, what's going on for you here in the month of July. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're going to come up to some big decisions here, Capricorn. You're trying to piece together something that has recently happened or will happen. You have 4 and 5 that has come up twice, so I don't know if this was earlier in the year, maybe in the 4th month of the year, in the 5th month. So April, Taurus, Aries, Taurus, May period. I don't know if something has happened here, but you're piecing it together, or it's almost like it's the aftermath in some aspect here, Capricorn. So the 5 of Swords is picking up the pieces from something here. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of conflict with a lot of different people. Maybe this is more to do with work, or where there's a large group. It could also be competition here as well, a bit of competition, because the Emperor in Roman mythology, represented by the Aries, is a god of conflict and war and likes to challenge and oppose things. So you might face a bit of opposition or criticism for something that you're doing, Cappy. I don't think it's going to phase you, though. I think you're able to move past it because you're coming up as the Knight of Pentacles, and you know what's destined for you. You know, it's almost like the stars are speaking to you here. This could be an Aquarius as well. So there could be an Aquarian coming in around you that's helping you see this, or the stars are just indicating this path of destiny that you're following. It can also be symbolic of healing, so I think whatever this is, you'll heal from it, you'll be fine. I don't think it's anything major, but I also feel like you're closer to destiny in a way. Could be like your Emperor, could be like a love thing, a certain industry. But I think there's something here that you're moving towards, and you're almost there in the physical. You're almost at that encounter, which is good. So I think vibrationally, you're manifesting very powerful experiences here. But I do want to say, for some reason, it's not going to be everything you thought it would be, Capricorn. You might be surprised. It's not going to be as you thought for some reason. With the Four of Cups is telling me there's going to be something that's going to surprise you. It's something it's going to come fairly unexpected, because we see the hand of God emerging from the clouds with the cup. So I sense that this is... I sense that something you've been chasing or working towards, you might have thought it was one way in your head, or the way people spoke about it. Like maybe it's a person, okay, and you'll go on a few dates with them, and you're like, oh wow, okay, so maybe they're not everything they're cracked up to be. Perhaps it's an industry, or it's a job, or it's exposing yourself to something that you thought maybe was something meant for you, but in actuality it may not be. So it's really like you'll be sort of sitting there towards the end of the month, and you may feel, wow, like, was it worth it? Should I have done this? If I had the chance, would I do it again? It's something big, though. I don't know if that's connected to what I'm seeing here, though, on this side, with the picking up the pieces and conflict and opposition. I mean, it could be like you might have been on one side of the fence and you might have been vouching for something, and then by the end of the month you're not, you've converted, or you don't feel like you believe anymore, or you don't feel like it's worth chasing, or I don't know, a change of mind or a change of heart, Capricorn, is what comes to mind here. and you'll pour out the energy, the resources. You'll pour it all out. You'll release it, and you'll move on to something else. Because what I want to say is it might have seen as somewhat of a challenge. You know, the Emperor likes to chase things that appear to be a challenge, and once he's done it, you know, he's conquered. He's got that conquest under his belt. The need, the desire, the passion, the want is just not the same anymore. So I'm wondering what it is that's changing here for you. Is it the thrill of the chase, the challenge? You know, maybe, I don't know, I feel like, not that it's going to put you off, Capricorn, but it's going to make you see things in a different light. And with the Four of Cups, I'm convinced it is something with life purpose, life direction, life relationships. So it could be something that's quite a significant presence in your life already. So maybe that's what's coming up here. There is a bit of an element of fame or being in the public eye. You may come across someone with Emperor energy. So it could be a friend, a client, maybe even a stranger, but they're powerful in a way. Intimidating, yes. Powerful. Because the Emperor, I think, status. I feel like you're going to gain an audience. Someone's going to notice you, Capricorn, but it's someone of power, or it's someone that can make things happen for you. Now, this could be romantic. It could be more professional or creative. I feel like it is more professional or creative, but I could be wrong. It could just be a person who is, or is going to have, who will and has, possibly before, been some sort of very large presence, very influential presence in your life. But I'm puzzled by these two fives. You've turned your back on it though. Or you will turn your back on it though. I think you'll move past it. I feel like the Knight will move, and this is you. So I think you will move past whatever this is. But it's emotional. There's possibly a walking away of some kind. I don't know if this is you. You know, you've done the conquest, you've done it, and you're like, wow, okay, this isn't what I wanted it to be. And then you end up walking away. And maybe that in itself can be quite overwhelming, Capricorn. Maybe that's the feelings that you're going to be feeling. And you'll have different people telling you different things. And you might be somewhat confused as to where to go, where to take it, where to go from here. A part of you may feel like you're back to square one in a way. Back to square one in a relationship or in a career path, sort of back to basics in a way, Capricorn. But you will find a new source of inspiration, because I feel like every stop, or, you know, everything like this, rejection, stop, it's a redirection. And I think you coming up to the Star card here, I think this sort of cements that you will be redirected into a different path. And also the Emperor can be seen as very wise and very inspirational. So you might be following an author, it might be a friend, it could be a person, a relative, a parent that might say something to you and steer you in the right direction. So they can be older, filled with life experience and wisdom, and they have some of that wisdom they'd like to share with you, Capricorn. So I think I do want to say you'll have a lot of people telling you different things and advising you different things. So take what resonates. Take everything with a grain of salt, because there could be some wonderful advice within everyone that's approaching you and advising you, of course. So take it on board. Obviously, whether you utilize it is a different story, but just try to stay open-minded, I think, during this time. I will leave it at that and continue with your extended reading, so please feel free to join me for that for love and career via the link below. If you were after a private reading, please feel free to email me. All the info that you need is below. Otherwise, take care, Cappy, and until next time, bye for now.